Hi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at my Aldi Lacura makeup haul, doing a little bit of review and trying it on and seeing what it's like. I've been trying to get my hands on the Aldi makeup range for a while. I've been popping in store, going down that magical centre aisle, and every time I go the makeup section is just cleared out, or there is just like the random couple of like bits and pieces left over that just looks like it's been like tested to death, and I'm like, I don't really want to buy that, thank you. Yeah, I actually didn't realise you could buy online from Aldi. Amazing. Yeah, so they do sell out online very quickly. It's not your typical online website. They release things online and they do go very quickly, so it is definitely worth signing up to the Aldi newsletter, and they send you regular updates of their special buys and what they are bringing out for that week. So it is worth getting on those and getting the updates for when the makeup and the skincare come out. I have also purchased a huge skincare haul, so I will be doing a review on that soon. But I wanted to do the makeup first because I've been desperate to try a full face of Aldi makeup and see what it was really like and see if it was worth the hype, basically. Because I love makeup, but I'm also not really fussy. So I like any makeup that works. It doesn't have to be super high-end, super expensive. Obviously, I would love to be bougie if I can, but I also like budget makeup if it works. If it works, I'm all over it. I love to save money, grab a bargain. So yeah, that's why I was really intrigued about the Aldi makeup. Yeah, excited to try it. Let's try it on, see what it's like. So I'm going to start with the Lacura Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer, which is oil-free, apparently. So this is apparently a dupe for the Smashbox primer. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it is or not because I have not tried the Smashbox primer. Excited to see what this is like just because it's oil-free. See if it'll stop me being shiny. So I've just put a little bit on. It says it's oil-free, but it does feel a bit greasy. It feels like it's sort of smoothed out the pores and things, but yeah, it just feels like it's a little greasy. Not sure, I'm not sold on that one. Just feels like when I put foundation on it, it's just gonna smush right off. Okay, and then I couldn't find a foundation, but what I did find was a BB cream. I'm not sure if they do like a foundation, but I'm interested in trying the BB cream. I've tried a couple of BB creams before. They're okay. Like I said in my last makeup video, I personally prefer more of a medium coverage, just because I do suffer with like breakouts and stuff, and my skin isn't like amazing. If I have like an amazing skin day, then yeah, happy to have like a light coverage foundation. Yeah, so as I was saying, on the website, they didn't have that much availability for the BB creams. So we'll see what it's like. I decided to go for the medium. It only had light or medium, and the light was out of stock. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit on the back of my hand. Okay, it's not that dark actually. It's got like a slight pinky undertone. It's actually not that bad. It's not as dark as I was imagining. Okay, let's have a go. So I've got my dampened beauty blender, so I'm just going to see how it goes on with this. Okay, so I finished putting on the BB cream. It's actually given me a really nice sort of glow. You can definitely see it's got a tint in it. but it's not too dark. I actually quite like it. It's not, yeah, it's like a tinted, I mean, it's a BB cream. It's basically a tinted moisturiser. It's got mild coverage. I would definitely use it again. I think, yeah, if I was having a good skin day, I would definitely use it. It smells really nice. It's got like a really mild smell to it. I've tried another BB cream. I can't remember which one it was now. It smelled horrible. Ugh. But yeah, I actually quite like that. It's a really light textured BB cream. And it feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. Okay, so the next product I'm going to show you is the Lacura Radiant Concealer. Now this one is one of the products that I actually picked up previously, and I have already been using this one. This concealer it's incredible. I haven't had the best of luck with concealers. I've been looking for this full coverage concealer without spending a small fortune for a while. Thought I'd give this one a go back when I got my original couple of products from Aldi, and I tried this one and I was just blown away. So ever since I got this concealer, I've been desperate to get the rest of the makeup. So yeah, you don't need to put loads on. You can if you want to, if you need to, that's fine. But you really don't need to use excessive amount of products, because that is where it starts to like break up under your eye after a period of time. If you literally like cake it on and put loads on, it's gonna start to like crack and like split apart. You just need to take like just a couple of dots and then just blend it out. You really don't need to do like a swipe or like loads of swipes. I mean, you can. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying you don't need to. Yeah, and you go in with your beauty blender and then you just blend it out. I just love how brightening this concealer is. It's so lovely. And yeah, so I just use what's left on the beauty blender to just do just on top of the eye. I don't want loads of product on my eye. It's just to sort of help the eyeshadow sit nicer. I do have an eyeshadow primer, which is especially for this, rather than using concealer. However, it's not from Aldi, so I'm going to use the concealer today. Okay. One of the things I didn't see in Aldi or online was a setting powder. I don't know if they do one. They might do one and I just might have missed out, or maybe they just didn't have them online or in the shop. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my normal Tropic setting powder. This one is just in the shade Translucent. I'm just going to quickly set my face just because it is still really shiny. I'm not sure how well the oil-free primer. I was hoping it would make my face look a little bit more matte. It isn't. So I got these two eyeshadow palettes from the Aldi website, and yeah, they look nice enough. They were fairly cheap. I can't remember how much they were. They were less than £10 each. I want to say they were somewhere between £5.99 to £7.99 each. I don't think anything I bought was more than £7.99. So yeah, so I saw them, they looked nice. I mean, they didn't look anything special. And then they turned up and I've literally just opened them and I'm very surprised. They are really, really nice quality. So they are beautiful. Look at them. They are Revival and Moondust. They're just beautiful. I just assumed they'd be in like a plastic palette, but I opened them up. They were really wedged into their packaging, and I didn't understand why until I got them out, but they are beautiful. They are velour, and they're just incredible. They're so pretty, and the colours inside, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but they're like the velour. They're so soft and fluffy. Look. Sorry, I love fluffy things. So yeah, but they're just so pretty. And the colours inside, and they're magnetic, which I love. I love snappy magnetic things. They're just, look at the colours inside. Isn't that beautiful? And they come with a brush. And it's a double-ended, fluffy blending brush that isn't like useless. Actually looks beautiful. Look at that. This one is full of like your like autumnal nudes. This beautiful one has got all of your shimmery tones in. How lush is that? I was blown away. I couldn't believe. I mean, obviously, we haven't actually tried the quality. They might be they might be awful and have no pigment and be terrible. But look, they're so pretty. Even if they're horrific, I'm keeping them just for the packaging. Anyway, let's crack on. I don't know what look I'm doing. Just gonna have a play. Okay, so I'm gonna have a go at using the brush that comes with it and just see what the brush is like. It might be okay. We'll have a go. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Revival palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade Tonic, which I'm gonna put in my crease. Oh, well, a lot comes off on the brush. Okay, very powdery. It's not the easiest to blend with. It's not really. It might be the brush, to be fair. It's okay. We'll keep trying. I'm not giving up because I like the box. Okay, so I'm going to try it with my own brushes and just see if that works better. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this shade here, Embrace, and just try that one in the crease and see if that one's nicer. This one's quite a yellowy orange. I'm not loving it. It's making me look a bit ill. Okay, that one's better. I prefer that one. Okay, so I really like this colour here, so I'm going to go in with Vitality, just at the very sort of top of my crease, and just see what that looks like with these colours. Oh, I like that colour. That's pretty. Okay, so from the Moondust palette, I'm going to take the shade Meteor, which is this one here. And I'm just going to put it like right in this corner here, just to like give my eye a bit more depth, I think is what I'm doing. If you are watching this screaming at your screen going, no, Zoe. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my fluffier brush and just blend out the darker colour that I've just gone in with. I'm going to go in, I'm going to be crazy. Never that crazy. I'm going to try this Aura colour. It's like a purpley grey colour. I'm going to go and put it like in the middle on my lid. Looks pretty. I'm going to see what the pigment is like on it. Oh, it's purple. Okay. Pigment kind of disappears once you put it on and blend it in, it just goes. I'm going to put Renaissance in my crease. It's a bit more red and I quite like that colour. And we are wearing red. Okay, so I am going to take Faint. I'm going to take Faint and put it on my under eye. And then I'm going to take my really fluffy brush and then blend that right out. They're just really hard to blend. That is probably partially my own fault for not going in with an eyeshadow primer. These colours just really powdery and they seem really pigmented, and then when you try and blend them they just like go, I don't know, muddy. Not loving this look right now. I'm not sure how to pull it back. Okay, I know. Let's fix it with a shimmer. I'm going to go in with the shade Constellation and I'm going to put that over most of my lid. See if that fixes the mess that I've got myself into. Oh, well, that would be a no. So here's a good tip for all my fellow tropic lovers. If you have the vitamin toner, you can use that to spritz on your makeup brushes to help them pick up things like shimmers, other eyeshadows, if you want to get like a higher pigment out of them, I guess. It works for me. So yeah, I just take it and I just spritz it on my makeup brush and then we hope that it works. These eyeshadows are really irritating my eyes though. They're making my eyes really water. Yeah, for the inside eye colour, I'm going to go for, was it Zodiac? This one here. This is the light pink. Starting to be slightly more forgiving of this palette. This Constellation shimmer is actually really nice. And it does build nicely. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Because if I keep going, I'm going to end up looking like a clown. Can just tell it's one of those looks I'm just not going to be happy with no matter what I do. And I'm just going to keep adding to it until I'm like so much makeup on my face. Yeah, I'm not mad about this palette. Either of them, they're not. Gutted. All right, let's move on. Let's move on from the pink eye. There wasn't any eyeliner or mascara from Aldi, so I'm just going to go quickly line and put my mascara on. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I've just gone in with my mascara and eyeliner. Normally with this sort of eye makeup I would wear like a full coverage foundation, so really the BB cream is not really going with this look for me. But I really wanted to try as many of the colours from the palette as possible to get good review on them, and you can't really do that with a everyday look, so we went for it. Gonna go in with the face palette, the Cheeky Cheeks face palette. So in here got our bronzer, our highlighter and our blusher. I opened these earlier just to have a quick look at them and they look nice, but the first thing I noticed is that I got like this huge waft of like sickly sweet perfume scent. I don't know what that smell is. You don't normally get that smell from a powder. I don't like that. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's meant to be scented. It says on the back, sweeten up your day with this perfect trio. I don't like scented products unless they're like naturally scented. Yeah, I really don't like heavily scented products. You don't need scent in products because scents normally mean alcohol, and alcohol tends to be bad for your skin. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the blusher. It really does smell sweet. I'm not like over exaggerating. We'll try it. Maybe the colours will redeem itself. Also the eyeshadows, I don't know, it's probably just me. I don't normally have sensitive eyes, They are really irritating my eyes. They're making them really water. If you have sensitive eyes, I would not get the eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so these are like the opposite of the eyeshadow palette. Nothing is coming off this. Nothing. Oh, there it is. Found it. Quite an orange colour. It's an orangey bronze rather than a bronzy bronze. It's okay. It's not too heavily pigmented. I thought it was at first, but I think it's just because I couldn't get anything on my brush at first. I think I just went in a bit hard. But actually, it's not horrific. I think if I had nothing else, I would, probably use this. It's just I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell. Did I mention I don't like the smell? I'm not sure I told you that yet. Anywho, let's go in with the blusher and see what this is like. This is going to be like the bronzer. It's just not coming off on the brush. It's nothing. Oh, we have colour. No. There's just no pigment with the blusher, and to be fair, this blusher is so pink. It's very pink. It's very pale. Not massively surprised. No, wouldn't use the blusher again. I really like quite deep tones of blusher, more sort of peachy colours. Let's try the highlighter. It's just not picking anything up. Smoosh it. Tap it. Smoosh it. Oh no, it's a lot of highlighter. It wasn't picking it up, then it did. Okay, now we have plenty of highlighter on now. Okay, fix it. I mean, it's nice highlighter. It's not, I like the colour. It's like a gold highlighter. You just need to be careful you don't put loads of it on. It's really hard to pick it up on your brush without like getting loads of it on. It's just quite difficult to not. Yeah, and then as you're putting it on, it really does smell. Trying to put it on lightly, but it's quite difficult. I'm just glowing now. Well, might as well go with it. It's everywhere else. I'm just putting it where I normally would put it, and then we can see what it looks like. Yeah, it's quite a chunky highlighter. It's not so much of a fine dust like the Tropic one is that I used the other day. It's just quite glowy. It's a lot. I will probably never ever use this palette again. It smells horrific. It's it's not a pleasant smell. Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed. I haven't actually read any reviews about this one, so I wasn't expecting amazing from it. But I had read amazing things about their standalone bronzer, like really good things. I was hoping it was going to be exactly the same, just in this palette. So I am going to try and get hold of their bronzer. It comes on its own in like a square box, because that's meant to be a dupe of the Benefit bronzer. I'm not sure. If you've tried this and tried their other bronzer, if it's exactly the same, let me know, because I won't bother. It smells the same. Gross. The last product from Aldi we are going to try is their lipstick. It has no name, it's just a lipstick. This is another one that I bought online. They only had one shade, so lots to choose from. And it's in the shade Vogue, which is red. Red. Oh, that nearly went on my nose. Trying to smell it. I don't know, it doesn't really smell of anything. I'm very shiny. Put it on my chin. Okay, let's try the lipstick. I'm not a normal connoisseur of red lipstick. I'm, as I said before, I'm a lover of nude lipsticks, but you know, here to try these things. Love trying things. Let's have a go. Well, it has pigment. Ooh, it's creamy. I'm genuinely surprised. I actually really like this lipstick. I would definitely use this one again. Yeah, so let's round it up real quick. The primer, it felt quite silicone-y and greasy. I'm not sure. I would use it again. I just don't know. I would probably try it with a full coverage foundation to see how it's at. The BB cream, I actually was really surprised. I really liked it. Obviously, there was very little coverage with it. It's a BB cream, it's tinted moisturiser. But I do like the colour that it gave me. Yeah, like I said, if I was having a really good skin day, this is great. It's quite similar to the Tropic Beauty Booster. I do think the Tropic Beauty Booster is nicer. Not exactly surprising. But this is quite nice. It's a lot thicker than the Beauty Booster. This is more of like a mousse texture. The Beauty Booster is a lot more liquidy. This was good. I really liked this. The concealer is probably my favourite out of all these products. I think it's great. I think if you are going to buy or try any of these from Aldi and the Lacura range, it has to be the concealer. So if you are doing your weekly shop or you're just randomly in an Aldi and you see any of these amazing things just there, get one, try one, thank me later. And these ones, I'm just genuinely gutted about them because I still really like the packaging. My eyes have settled down now, they're not watering anymore, but the eyeshadows were really hard to blend. They were really powdery. They weren't super pigmented. I think, again, I'd be interested to try these with a proper eyeshadow primer on. I think that would make the world of difference. But yeah, I am going to try these again with an eyeshadow primer, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope. But I definitely want to try them again just because I really like the packaging. It's really nice. But yeah, I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so it's not like I desperately need them, and it's not like they were super expensive. This one, probably the worst one that I tried out of the whole lot. And I don't know if it's like a children's product. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a kid's product. It just, did I mention it smells bad? It smells awful. I can smell it now that I'm holding it and it's closed. It's probably going to go in the bin, I'm sorry. I just really didn't like it. The bronzer was probably the most usable out of the three. I got there eventually. It was, but just not quite the right colour for me. It was quite an orangey bronzer colour. The highlighter was actually a really nice gold tone. It was just a bit of a chunkier highlighter, but the blusher was pointless. It just had no pigment and did nothing. But it was too light for me anyway. It wasn't the right shade. So no, definitely won't buy it again, and probably won't definitely won't ever use it again. There's no probably about it. Won't be using that again. And then yeah, this one, yeah, I would use it again. I'd buy it again. I really liked it, and actually really liked the colour. Really like it. I'd wear it again. What do you think? So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Again, I can only apologise if you watched this and thought, dear God, what is she doing? I'm sorry. Oops. Let me know if you've tried any of the Aldi products and you love them. If there's any that you've tried that I haven't got and you love them, let me know, because I would definitely love to hear about that and love to try them myself. If you have tried this and love it, amazing. Very jealous. How do you stand the smell? Kidding, I'm kidding. But if you have tried the eyeshadow palettes and you really like them and get on with them, just let me know if there's like a tip or a trick that I'm missing, that I need to get on board with. Let me know, because I am desperate to keep them and use them again, because I think the finished look is not horrific. It's not bad, but it took longer than I would normally take to get there. More steps and just more work doesn't normally take me that much work to get to finished look. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!